Hi guys, what's up? My name is Emma. Thank you so much for coming to our channel. If you're new here, thank you for coming. Welcome. Please make sure you hit the subscribe and the bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. And if you like this video and got some good information, definitely give us a thumbs up as well. So today I'm going to be talking about Arizona weather and what you can actually expect. As someone that has lived here for almost my entire life, I'm very used to the weather now. And it is true. It does get very hot here. It gets very hot. And it's also true that it is a dry heat, meaning we don't have very much humidity. So you're not necessarily drenched in sweat the second you walk outside. Your hair's not all messed up, but it's pretty hot. And we spend most of our time in the pool or inside or on vacation during the summer to get away from that heat. July is going to be our hottest month. Typically, the temperature ranges from 100, 105, but it can definitely get up there to the 115, 120. That's really, really high. It's pretty rare that that happens, but it kind of just depends. We also have monsoon season, which starts in June and usually ends around September. During this time, the humidity does go up a little bit because we're getting a ton of rain. There's flash floods, lightning storms, dust storms, and kind of just these crazy storms for a few hours. You'll see a lot of trees fall over, and it takes a while to get the neighborhoods and the city cleaned up with those trees. That is pretty common during that time. We get those heavy rains, but it is still pretty warm at that time. I personally love monsoon season. I love rain. We don't get very much of it, so I enjoy it every time that we do. And it's just a little scary to be driving during it. You definitely don't want to be driving during it. So if you see a monsoon coming in, which you do see them coming in, it usually is a pretty overcast and cloudy day, and you'll start getting some lightning and dust storms. You definitely want to head home or head to a place where you're safe. Besides that, in September is when it kind of starts to cool down, September, October, and that's technically fall, but our fall is more, you know, when the leaves are falling off the trees is more November, December. December is our coldest month. We are in January now. Today it's a little bit overcast. It's 50 degrees outside, so nothing too cold. In the early mornings before the sun really comes up, it can be pretty cold, but we haven't had to cover any of our plants this year, so we really haven't had any freeze overs. It's pretty rare that we get that, but every once in a while at night, we will freeze and have to cover plants so they don't die, but we never get snow or anything like that, frozen pipes or anything like that. So the winters here are very pleasant, very nice. During the days, sometimes it's 70 degrees. Our winter lasts until about the end of February, and then we're in spring and it starts to warm up. So the nicest time is really about end of February, beginning of March to about April is when it starts to get really nice. And then around April, May is when it starts to warm up and get a little bit hotter. So the weather here is beautiful almost year round. The summers do feel very long, I won't lie to you, but we spend a lot of time up north or going to California, kind of reserve our vacation times for the summer so we can kind of get out of that heat for a bit. Having a garage is key. If you park your car outside, it gets really, really hot, especially if you have leather seats, and definitely watch out for your seatbelt because I have burned myself really bad with my seatbelt before. I've even driven with oven mitts before because of my very hot leather steering wheel. So having a garage is great. Definitely get a sunshade, put it in the window. I've learned my lesson on that. I hope you guys learned a little bit about Arizona weather. If you have any questions about that, please leave us a comment below. You can also reach out to me. My phone number is 480-334-7095. If you want to learn more about buying and selling real estate in Arizona, you can access our free buyer and seller workshops at gophoenixrealestate.com/workshops, and we will see you there. Thank you.